So this cubicle lamp here is a really nice one, and I bought it in a retail store. It's a mystical shop that's nearby, and it weighs about 10 to 15 pounds, so I could use it as a weapon if I wanted to. But I typically use it to light up my desktop environment without having intrusive light around me. I also have linked up a dimmer switch to it. I usually keep it around the bottom right hand corner of the lamp. You can't really see it here, but it's really useful. I can change the intensity of light, and I recommend getting these lights if you want to effectively illuminate a certain area without having intrusive light, that kind of glare that you get out of the corner of your eye that's distracting you. It's not really present with these lamps, and it doesn't sacrifice too much illumination. So that's the glory of these lamps. They're also advertised to give off negative ions as if it will affect your health. These lamps don't give off enough negative ions to affect your health or even the environment around it. So if you want negative ions, get an air ionizer. The cheap air ionizer that I have can give off more negative ions in 1 hour than both of my salt rock lamps can give off in 10 years. So it's not really a good idea to buy one of these lamps just for negative ions. Usually the chiseled lamps, the fully chiseled ones, they're not going to have a lot of imperfections in them, whereas the natural or roughly chiseled ones are going to have lots of imperfections in them and clumps of salt and stuff. And the one that I got had a ridiculous amount of imperfections on it. About 30% of the lamp was opaque, and I thought most of it was salt, so I took it to the sink to clean it up. Also, whenever I tried to move the lamp, salt would come off and make a mess, so I tried to remove some of the stuff off the surface to make it look nicer, and I ended up dissolving a vein of hardened salt, and this vein of salt was keeping this lamp together. As soon as I dissolved these salts, the lamp split into 2 pieces. So I recommend buying these lamps in a retail store, because you might get one with giant cracks in it or odd minerals that just make it look dirty. Also, these lamps weigh quite a bit, so that's going to often increase your shipping costs by a lot, and you might as well just buy them in a retail store and not have to worry about that. Most of the Himalayan salt rock lamps will come with an open hole on the bottom of them, so you can swap the light bulb easier. You can play around with light bulbs with different glass filters if you want to. And if you buy one that's cubical like this one, then you can put stuff on top of it because it's very heavy. You don't have to worry about it tipping over. The surface of the lamp doesn't really heat up that much at all. It just gets a bit warm, especially with a thicker lamp like this one. So you can touch it and lick it if you want to. Although the ones that are chiseled like this, they don't have salts on them. I think they're cleaned. The other one, like I was saying, it had way too many salts. Like, it just, as soon as I put it under the water, started cleaning it, started falling apart. So that's it for this video. Thanks for listening. See you later.